one. Now you'll see later when I cut back to before I looked like this, you guys will get to see me get ready. I'm not really sure what I'm going to call this series, right? Everybody calls it Vlogmas, but I don't celebrate Christmas. So we celebrate Hanukkah. We're Jewish. So I was trying to come up with like a catchy, like somehow mashing together vlog with Hanukkah, like Vlonica, or doing something with the word holiday. I don't know. So at the moment, we're gonna call it Vlogmas, but just know that there's not going to be any like Christmas content in here because we don't celebrate Christmas. So I do think that we might be doing, so when I grew up, my grandmother had a Hanukkah bush. It wasn't a bush, actually, it was like a little mini, it was probably like a 2-foot maybe tree. And she had a lot of like artisan ornaments that she got from her travels across the world. I mean, she traveled everywhere. And so they were like hand painted pieces. They were not like, they weren't really Christmas ornaments at all. Like they were hand painted llamas. Anyway, so that was her Hanukkah bush because her second husband, my step grandfather, I guess, was Catholic. And so they did have an actual Christmas tree because obviously he celebrated Christmas. But she wanted to do, I don't know, something. I don't know why she called it a Hanukkah bush. I have no idea. It was really, I think, a way to display these pieces that she had collected from her travels, but didn't want to put them on the Christmas tree per se. So anyway, so they do make such things as like Hanukkah ornaments now. You know, we're trying to creep our way in, people. We want part of the joy. We love, that's the thing about when being Jewish is it just, there's so much beautiful decorations for Christmas and the lights. And I mean, I can't tell you how many years my kids have begged us to put lights on our house. And my response has always been, sure, we can put lights on our house. We'll do it in July, like not during the holiday season. But anyway, we obviously never did that. And now we don't have a home to put lights up on anyway. So there you go. There was one of the wins of moving to New York, because we don't have to have that argument anymore. But anyway, so I'm gonna do Vlogmas. That was a huge tangent that I just went down. But I'm gonna put my watch on while I'm sitting here. We are gonna do Vlogmas, and you know, it will be a mix of, you know, kind of my everyday, what I do. To be honest with you, that's not going to be super exciting right now because, you know, when I get back to Kansas City, so right now, you don't know this yet because I guess I say this in future or past me. What's future to you was really past, anyway, whatever. So I'm in Denver right now. So I flew from New York City directly to Denver so I could do my monthly Denver trip. So my point is that I'm not at home right now. Clearly, this doesn't look like my home. I'm in a hotel room. So I'm starting this, but we will, like when I'm back at home, you know, I work from home. So, you know, obviously I'll take you out as I run errands and do some things that I would normally do, but like during the day kind of thing, you know, I'm just sitting at my desk working, and you know, I'll film a little of that and talk to you guys. But so I will intermix some sort of regular content. You know, there are definitely some unboxings to come. I have several things that are actually waiting for me when I get back to Kansas City, as well as some things that I have ordered that I am waiting to get still. And we will continue our $500 Friday series so that you will know, you know, when it comes to this month, the Friday video will always be that, you know, $500 Friday. And yeah, so, you know, there'll be some sort of, like I said, kind of regular content mixed in, but we will try to keep it as festive and vlogmasy as possible. So if you guys have any things in like specifically that you want to see, just let me know in the comments below. I will certainly try to accommodate that. You know, I know some people do like closet tours during this time, and my closet isn't super exciting right now because, again, I probably only have about a third of my wardrobe actually accessible in the apartment back in Kansas City. So, but yeah, I don't know. Just let me know kind of what you want to see, if there are, like I said, specific things. Obviously, as we get closer to Hanukkah, you will certainly see some Hanukkah content, which will be hopefully nice for some of you who have not really experienced. I mean, it's not that exciting, but you know, we light the menorah every night for 8 nights, and actually, so you'll see a little bit of that. I believe Hanukkah starts on the 18th, so you'll see actually most of Hanukkah. It does intersect this year with Christmas, so obviously this will end before Christmas, and then you won't see the end of Hanukkah. But anyway, that is, I think, all I want to say right now is just welcome, and let's just see how this goes. So I'm going to take you back in time to where you saw me get ready and look like I do now, and then we'll go get some coffee because I definitely need some coffee. So I am, and excuse my voice, I'm not feeling 100%, but I am in Denver today. I flew yesterday from New York City here. Much longer flight than flying from Kansas City to Denver, for sure. Thought the flight was frankly never going to end. Anyway, I'm getting ready to go into the local office here that I support, and I thought I would just, you know, get ready with you guys here, which is probably, you know, what I'll do a lot of mornings with you, or when I'm back at home, probably more like noon, because I'm pretty lazy when I'm at home. So yeah, just doing a little skincare. I don't bring my whole skincare regimen, or whatever you want to pronounce it, but I try to bring like kind of the most important pieces. So this is the Inky List, the 15% vitamin C and EGF serum. So I know it's backwards for you guys. I need to figure that out. I think I need to film with my camera flipped around, so I'm filming it from front facing so that I can see. Otherwise I would be filming blind. Not blind, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so I bring that. I bring my retinol, which I use at night. But other than that, I don't bring like a lot of the other kind of in-between steps between that and moisturizer. So I am now using the Elemis Peptide 4 Eye Recovery Cream. I can't remember who, it was somebody on YouTube who I saw using this and really liked it, and I had run out of eye cream actually, I think on my last trip or 2 trips ago to Denver, or maybe it was Dallas, I don't remember. I've been traveling so much lately, it's hard to keep track. But anyway, I ran out. I know I was traveling at the time, and so I ran to a Sephora to grab this because I thought the person said really good things about it. I don't know if I love it. The Charlotte Tilbury eye cream that I use at home is better. And then I also ran out of regular moisturizer while I was in New York. So I'm using, again, from the Inky List, the Peptide Moisturizer. Again, not my favorite. There's, you know how like when you're on an airplane, has this ever happened to you? And like, I think because of the pressure, all of a sudden, like okay, so this is clearly going to be a big waste of this because I don't want to get this all in the cap. It feels, I mean, it's good when you get it, you know, when you put it on and my face feels moisturized, but like not even maybe like an hour afterwards, my face feels really dry, like just, I really need to drink more water. I used to be so good about drinking water. Probably should have done this before I put this turtleneck sweater on. By the way, it's like freezing here in Denver. They got a little snow yesterday, and it's only supposed to be like 30 here today, so it's cold. So yeah, so that is what I'm gonna do for moisturizer. I don't generally bring sunscreen when like I come here because I'm never outside like for very long. I know that's not good, but anyway. So next we're gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the, I don't remember what this is called. I'll look it up, but it's like, it's sort of, oh, sorry, that blinded you. There we go. It's, I think, supposed to be more like a color correcting cream than like an actual concealer. So sometimes I just use this, and then sometimes I'll use a concealer in addition. I have pretty bad under eye circles. It's genetic. My dad had really bad under eye circles. But see, like already I feel like even that eye cream I'm not in love with, but I bought it, so I'll use it. And you know, I generally only use it a couple days a week or a couple days a month. I can remember if I had brought concealer with me actually like to New York, but I guess I didn't. So since I'm going into the office, a lot of times, most days I just use this Tula face filter blurring and moisturizing primer. It has a slight tint to it, so I usually use that on a day-to-day basis. But you know, since I'm going into the office, I'm going to use, this is the Dior Forever. It's a great foundation, especially for those of you with more mature skin like me. So yeah, I just do one pump and kind of dot it all over my face like that. Nothing super exciting, except now, you know, I look like I have some disease all over my face. And now I'm just gonna go in, I don't even know what brush this is. I think this is an IT foundation, an IT Cosmetics foundation brush. I don't know, I've had it so long that it's, the writing has worn off, but the handle looks like an IT Cosmetic brush, so we're going with that. So anyway, how are you guys? I cannot believe that it is almost 2023, and how many times are we as content creators going to say that in the next month, right? I know I used to get really tired of people saying it, and now here I am saying it as well. So anyway, there, you know, more even coverage. Now see, I can already tell that my skin is feeling dry. Like it already looks like on my chin, kind of uneven texture, which is not great. So now I'm just gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury brightening powder. Sorry, not very good at this. Yes, I'm not a beauty YouTuber. And this I just use under my eye, just to kind of set, you know, if I was wearing a concealer, and also just to brighten, since I am, or since I said I have pretty bad dark circles. We're gonna go in, this is the Westman Atelier contour stick. I really, really like this. I need to see like how much I have left because it's kind of pricey, but I do really like it, and it blends really well. So I learned something new the other day. If any of you, if you are more of a mature age like I am. If you are not watching Angie from Hot and Flashy, I will link her channel below, but she is amazing for more mature skin. You know, she's actually 60. She looks like she's 40. She looks amazing. But she has done a great job of reversing the signs of sun damage that she did, like all of us did around this age, of, you know, no sunscreen and killing our skin. But one thing that she was talking about, she was doing, I don't remember what the video was, but it was something about maybe makeup to make you look more youthful, something like that. I don't remember. It was good. And she did like one side of her face one way and one side of her face the like correct way. And one of the things she said, as we age, the hollow, like this part of our face, actually we lose volume here and it recedes. And so she said that, you know, sort of classic of what, you know, people tell you to do with contour and bronzer is, you know, that sort of 3 sweep. And I don't have anything on this brush, is what I'm using this. But she said to stay away from this part of your face. So now when I do it, I just do it here and then here and along my jawline. I just thought it was interesting. I thought I'd share. But like I said, if you're not watching Angie, highly, highly recommend. All right, I am going to use this. It's a very old palette. I'm sure you can't get this anymore. But it is a Becca and Chloe. It's a Becca palette, but it's Chloe Malika. I don't know, it was a collab. Anyway, I'm just gonna do, so it has, as you can see, a bronzer and then 2 blushes, one that has kind of a little more sheen to it, or a little more sort of almost like highlight built in, and then an actual highlighter. I'm just going to use this bronzer just to kind of warm up my skin a little bit, just to, you know, it's the middle of winter now, so I have obviously absolutely no color in my face, but just give my face a little life. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with the, I actually kind of mix these two when I do this. I don't know why, I just do. Anyway, so I cannot believe that this is the start of Vlogmas. I tried to think of some like creative way to combine vlog and Hanukkah. If any of you have any fantastic ideas below, let me know, because, you know, we don't celebrate Christmas, we celebrate Hanukkah. And so I thought about doing like something with like Vlogiday, like for holiday, like, I don't know. I might give it some thought, but we'll see what I end up calling this series. But so there you go. Now I've actually got some life in my face, and then we'll do just a little bit of the highlighter on this fan brush, which I like, and a tiny bit on the nose. So yeah, we're gonna give this a go, guys. We'll see how it goes. I hope I make it. If I don't, I don't. All right, now I'm going to use this new little mini palette. It is from Sephora. It's called A Perfect Eye Look, and it's from their it's from their holiday collection that they just launched. I think it was like $8 or something crazy, stupid, cheap. I think I'll go in with this one as my transition shade, and one of the darker ones in for the crease and outer corner, and then a lighter one for, you know, all over the lid. It's kind of crazy that it's like here. I'm very excited to have some time off. I mean, I did have quite a bit of time off when we were in New York, and you will see as a part of Vlogmas, or whatever I'm calling this, you will see that as a part of this next month. I tried to take a decent amount of footage while I was there. Hopefully I was somewhat successful. We'll see. I have not looked at any of it. I mean, I started filming, you know, from like the 15th of November, and then until I left. I did get some really good footage from when I went luxury shopping right before we left, like literally the last full day before we left. I hit like almost all of the stores in Soho and had a really good time. Okay, just finishing up a little brow bone action here. And then I'm gonna take this, I don't even know what it is, but just kind of do some blending here. And yeah, I think, you know, just kind of a neutral, nice neutral eye look. All right, curl my lashes, do some mascara and my brows, and then we'll be done. Do you guys ever like get super, like, I always have like a moment of panic before I curl my lashes. It's like this thing is coming at your eye and you're like, nah. So I took a COVID test before I flew here because I was starting to feel a little not great. My throat really hurt and just kind of had some body aches, but it was negative. So, but now I seem to have a cough. So I might take another COVID test. I might pick one up on my way into the office and take it in the car before, obviously, I go into the office, just to be safe. Okay. So you guys are sitting on the Kleenex box. You're on like a tripod, but you're on a Kleenex box on top of a couple of books. We'll just leave it at that. If you know, you know. But I needed something to prop you guys up on. So hope that's not like sacrilegious or something, but it's, you know, it's the outside of them, right? Just kind of fill in my brows a tiny bit. I do have a couple of like sort of bald, not bald, but you know, some kind of thinning areas of my brows. I've always had like really, really thick brows, so it's not ever been anything that I've like, you know, super worried about. Oh, I forgot to, oh goodness, Lisa, you did not blend that very well at all. You ever do that and you're like, oh, hello. Hello, blending. Nice to see you. Okay, that's better. Let's sort of bring that down. All right, maybe just a tiny bit of powder. Again, Charlotte Tilbury. Obviously, I've used this quite a bit. I've hit pan on that. All right, I'll do my lips like right before I go, but that's the final look without lips. Okay, and for lips, I'm doing, it's some gloss from MAC. It was from the anniversary sale at Nordstrom. It was part of, I think, their pink collection, so I don't, and I can't see what it says on the bottom, but I don't really feel like doing like a big lip. I don't have a whole lot of lip products with me since I would say 90% of my makeup collection is like packed in storage, packed. And then of the 10% that I have left, I think I only brought like 3 or 4 things with me to New York. So anyway, that is my final look. Sorry guys, I almost walked out the door and didn't show you my outfit of the day. So I can't tell you how many compliments I have gotten on this coat. It's from the Gap, and it's from like probably 3-4 years ago, something like that. I just have on, it's hard to see in this light, just some black. These are like the most comfortable wide leg trousers. They're actually from Spanx. I'll try to remember to link them below. And then this is just a black turtleneck sweater, also super, super soft, that I got from Uniqlo actually while I was in New York. And of course I am carrying my denim baguette, and some booties that I don't know where I got those. I mean, I got them at Nordstrom, I know that, but anyway, so that is the outfit of the day. So welcome to the snow of Denver. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I've had to like scrape a car and like get in a really, really cold car, because I mean, even though we live in Kansas City right now, where, you know, obviously we have winter and we get snow and whatever, but my car is always in a garage. Like, it's not sitting outside, like, as you can see here, in the hotel parking lot. And so, oh wow, that is like, that's not fun. For any of you who are somewhere in a cold climate where it snows, or just it's cold, and you don't have a garage, or at least a carport, so probably just a garage. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't realize like how big of a difference it makes, because it is cold in this car right now. Really cold, super cold. Anyway, just thought I'd share. All right, Starbucks in hand. You may be wondering, Lisa, what is that? It's just, you know, a tiny bit of coffee. I'll show you again. It's coffee in a venti cup with ice. It's actually a double shot of espresso. It's a double shot of espresso in a venti cup filled with ice, also known as a double or a double, I don't know, or dobia maybe. I don't know. I don't remember what the official name is, but you'll see when I get to the office. I mix my protein, my caramel protein drink, in with the coffee to make like my own sort of like, I don't know if it's a macchiato. I don't know what a macchiato is, but it's a caramel coffee something. And I pretty much drink it every day. And obviously I normally make my coffee with a double shot of espresso at home with our Nespresso machine, and then pour it in. You've probably seen me, I've done like some reels on it. But yeah, when I'm here, I just have to stop at Starbucks, and I keep some of the protein drinks at the office in like my cube. So you'll see that. It's a super pretty setup there. I'm being sarcastic, if you can't tell. It's probably one of the ugliest office situations that I've ever been in. Just saying. Hello, it's me again, back in the car. Just went to go pick up some lunch to take back to eat at the office. Had a very interesting meeting earlier today. The person I was meeting with, he and I have had a somewhat contentious relationship, and so we were meeting today, and he's like, do you want to go take a walk outside? And I was like, sure, let me go get my coat. And all I could think of was like, am I coming back to the office? Or, like, I know it's like morbid and like obviously clearly completely out of the realm of reality, right? But it was just like very strange. Like, I didn't know, is it like you want to talk to me but you don't want other people to hear, so that's why you want to go walk outside and talk for our meeting. I don't know. It was very strange. The whole thing was strange. Clearly I'm still alive, so nothing bad happened. But yeah, it was just, you ask me, an odd request. So I've just never had anybody ask me if I want to go for a walk or go out. Yeah, anyway, so that was that, but it was fine. And you know, he seems like, hopefully he's letting bygones be bygones, and whatever. So that was my interesting morning, or I should say noon meeting. So I just ran out to go grab something for lunch, and now I will go back upstairs to eat it. And nothing very exciting. Basically a bowl from Taco Bell. It's called a Power Bowl, so it's good for protein, and like there's no, it's not like a taco salad. It's basically like the insides of a taco salad without the like tortilla fried bowl, I think, because they used to have a taco salad. But anyway, it's good. I mean, it's decent. It's fine. It'll do. And anyway, so that's what I just did, and I will catch up with you when I am done for the day and heading to the mall. already failed in my first vlog. And by the way, we're changing the name. It's going to be called Vlogiday. Holiday and vlog together. I don't know. We're running with it. Anyway, as you can see, I'm in bed. I'm working on thumbnails. I haven't even edited the video, but I remembered I hadn't closed out the vlog. The last time I left you, I was shopping at the mall. And then I went to dinner with a friend and came home and worked on school stuff with my husband for the twins for New York. And yeah, so now you get me, no makeup, freshly washed, skincare on, and yeah, so I'm gonna close the vlog out here, as I should have done like hours ago when I looked a little better than I do now. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.